Hi, my name is Jerome Frederick, founder and owner of Workforce Harmonics, a fun and innovative way to develop a dynamic workforce. I lived in Trinidad for 15 years. I was familiar with the pan because of that. The more I started to play the pan, the more I started to see a correlation between how people are developed and how the pan is developed. There's potential in people, the pan has potential. There's someone who can develop and pull out those elements that would make the pan successful. There are people who can pull out those elements in people that can make them successful in the workplace. So my job is to go around edutaining your employees so they can understand how to better work in harmony with each other in the workforce. If there's anybody here who doesn't like to have fun, this is probably your time to leave right now. The only sustainable competitive advantage left in the world is the ability for an organization to learn faster than another organization. Unless the individual develops, the organization does not. So you are the organization. It cannot grow without you. We are here today to learn about Workforce Harmonics. Workforce Harmonics is about understanding the interplay of communication, diversity, and teamwork. Communication is one of those things that it's bigger than we think it is. Why do people change jobs? What makes them unhappy in the workplace? Is it the equipment? Relationship, yeah. So it's an interpersonal problem, which is communication, really. You realize that what you hear has nothing to do with your ears. Your ears is just your channel that takes it to your brain, right? So when you're with your company and you're trying to communicate with your peers, realize that your voice is important. What happens a lot of times when we join a place and start working? Are we excited first few months, first year or two? We want to make a change, we want to participate, we're in meetings, we're saying things. And what happens after a couple of years if we feel like we've been ignored? Stop talking. No longer a voice in the organization. Okay, no longer a voice. That pan represents your voice. And once you stop playing, the band is a little less than it was before, right? Luckily, there are many musicians playing the same pan. So we could afford to lose one or two of them. But eventually, if you lose enough of them, you can't carry the same message, can you? So by you not speaking up, you put in a drag on the entire organization. So this whole thing about communication and interpersonal skills is incredibly important. Let's talk about diversity for a minute. How many diverse people are there in this room? Just Jason and Linda. Two diverse people. Okay. All of us are diverse. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. I live in the United States. What would you say Jerome Frederick is? Am I African American or not? Hands up for those who say I'm African American. Okay, I got 5 hands, 6 hands. But how do you think my friends in Trinidad see me when I go to Trinidad, who I went to school with? You think they see me as African American? Okay. When I go to West Africa, where I lived for a while, I was referred to as an Indian in West Africa, West Indies, West Indian. So there's something wrong when your identity changes based on where you are. All right, I want to talk about culture. Culture is such a part of us that we're not even conscious of it. Now, here's when we get conscious, when we see somebody like Jerome who sounds differently, may speak a little different, may kind of dress different, well, you know, he's from another culture. As a matter of fact, there are things we can get away with because we're from another culture. Most people consider me just a West Indian. To them, it's just one big place. But within each one of those islands, there's a distinct culture. Is there a distinct culture between Virginia and North Carolina? Yes. What if a group of people wanted to hire somebody from Trinidad to play in a birthday party? And the day comes, the hour comes, and a guy shows up who looks Chinese. And they said, we said Trinidad. And he said, I'm from Trinidad. No, we want somebody who was born there. He said, I was born there. Well, we actually wanted somebody who looked like Jerome. Tell me something about that scenario. Had a preconceived notion of what somebody who plays the pan from Trinidad would look like. The stereotype, okay? You see, folks, that's where we get into trouble. You see those pans back there? We're gonna play a song in harmony together as an organization. So we're gonna have department heads in charge of different departments. So some of us are gonna be in the lead department, some of us are gonna be in the support department. We're going to be playing a song, and the people who are playing the lead pans are going to be carrying the mantra for the organization. Okay, department head, you need to work with that employee back there, please. You see the space between here and here? Between the frontline workers and the marketplace is known as a value zone. That's where we play our song, we carry our mission. All of that is in this space. So what I'm asking you to do with this song is play it in a way that we can attract more customers. So it has to be in harmony, it has to be smooth, right? We got to synchronize. Listen, we're sounding good. We're taking up market share. We done stole a few points in the marketplace. I'm telling you right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. My friends, is workforce harmonics. You feel like you were harmonizing? Yes. What about mutual support? We supported each other? Yes. And did your performance level increase? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, well, that's it. I want you to leave here with taking a little of what you heard from me today and try to apply it to your organizations. Okay. All right, hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye now. Thank you. I thank you for viewing my video and hope to hear from you soon.